Welcome back to Redneck Snack, where life is too short to be serious. Oh boy, this is a big review, so we got to run through this real quick. And I'm telling you, 4 new burritos at Taco Bell. Now, none of them seem to be extremely special by any means, but they all sound super good. So I've got all 4 of them to review for you. We got a mess, a huge mess, but we're going to pose for that thumbnail. And oh man, I got all 4 of them ripped open right here. I want to get the best I can for you. Oh, here we go. It is a windy day. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, I want to run right through this. The biggest one according to Taco Bell and many people that are reviewing, is the Beefy melt. So we'll start with that one and then we'll make our way through it. But there's 2 veggies and 2 meat based ones. So we're going to have all kinds of fun with this video. But before we get there, please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. So, yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to eat of each burrito, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to tear a good amount of tortilla off. Don't need all this tortilla here. But with that, let's go ahead and start eating this bad boy. So the Beefy Fiesta, I forget what, a Beefy melt. The Beefy melt has beef, nacho cheese, tortilla strips. I think it might have tomatoes and seasoned rice. It's actually really good. Taking more tortilla off. Oh, I just spilt a lot. I'm not even a fan of seasoned beef. And for some reason, this seasoned beef slaps. And then you combine it with all these amazing ingredients, and you just can't get much better than this. A little too much tortilla, though. I keep ripping all that off. But a very hearty, delicious filling. This one is definitely delicious. On the app, apparently you can order these things for $2. I'm not so sure I got that kind of deal when I did it, but I didn't ring it up right, I guess. But man, that is really good. And the crunch of the tortilla strips. Yeah, a little small if you ask me, but everything that goes into that makes for a really delicious snack, at the very least. Of course, if you eat 4 of these, that's your lunch or a meal for the whole day. But for me, that's a 9. I think it's just so delicious. It's just a little too small. So now I want to get the chicken. I think this is it. No, that's the Fiesta. Nope, that's the Veggie Supreme. Here's the chicken. So this is a chicken ranch. It's got like an avocado ranch sauce. It looks toasted too, as compared to all the other ones. It's got lettuce, tomato, all the good fixings that you would want in a burrito. So we're just gonna pull some of this off, and we're gonna eat it. Oh, all right. I think that's good enough. Here we go. Again, another good burst of flavor here. Definitely different than the Beefy melt. It's got a kick to it. Definitely got a kick. Some nice heat. I love me some spices sometimes, but that did surprise me. So if you're not one that likes spicy, this one might not be for you, but again, it's still flavorful and filled with lots of good ingredients. This is kind of starting to fill me up, shockingly. But they did say there's a lot of calories in these, so I'm going to stop eating that for now so we can try and get these other 2 in. This is the Fiesta Veggie Burrito, Veggie Fiesta, I think. So it's got refried beans in it. Again, with all the other mix-ins, sour cream, lettuce, tomato, shredded cheese. That's what you get with the other one. Well, this actually might be, I think this is a Veggie Supreme. One of them's Veggie Supreme, and the descriptions are in the description area. We're gonna look at this. I think this is the Veggie Supreme because it's refried beans, and then that's the Fiesta with the black beans. So 2 different types of beans. One's got red sauce, so they might both have it, but I think this one definitely does. So again, if you're vegan or vegetarian, you got 2 options. I'm just here to tell you about those. I'll give the chicken ranch. I think that it's not quite as good as the beefy melt, but I'll give it an 8. I really do like the kick to it. But now, let's see about these veggie options. About to say not quite as good, but then, I let the sour cream work its way through, and the flavor here is actually, it's not bad. I think it does have like that red sauce in there, somewhat. So I wouldn't say I'm amazed by this, just because I'm not the biggest refried bean fan, but it does a good job. It's very serviceable for something that does use those refried beans. Like, it's a very hearty bean paste, and then you get, I think there's not rice. You get cheese, tomato, sour cream, and it works well. It works really well. Not quite as, heated as the other ones because it lets those veggies, which are chilled, it lets those kind of take over. But it's decent. It's pretty decent. It's exactly what you probably should expect when you buy a refried bean burrito. So, even though I'm not amazed, I think it's enjoyable. I'll give it a 6.5, just because I don't want to put it too high up there. But I do like it for what it is. So lastly, we got the Fiesta, Veggie Fiesta. Or I think it's Fiesta Veggie. This one also has tortilla strips, so I have my hopes for this one. I think there might also be rice. So there is a good chance that it can, kind of hang in there with the beefy melt and the chicken ranch. But again, you got to see it to believe it, right? So here we go. Taking more tortilla shell off. I don't know, I just don't see a reason for all that tortilla shell. And kind of lets the other flavors kind of reign more supreme if you take all that shell out. That's definitely interesting. I do honestly prefer the beef. There's no question about that. I definitely prefer the beef version of this. You just can't beat it. And I don't think there's not nacho cheese in here, so that also kind of knocks it down a little bit. But the black bean is a very interesting, kind of food. It's good. Maybe not my favorite bean, maybe not my favorite thing ever, but it's good. I think it's definitely better than that refried bean burrito. It's got heat to it, not like a spicy heat, but I'm saying as in temperature wise, it's got heat. And, it goes down a little bit easier. Do I love it? No. What would I give it? Probably a 7. I think these ingredients are just better. Even though the other one's called Veggie Supreme, this is the superior one. So, I think the other one just has that higher density of vegetables. This one, you get the carbs out of the rice, and you get the tortilla strips too. So 7, it's good overall. I'm fairly impressed. Taco Bell I've always said they surprise me, but I came into this one saying you ain't surprising me. We're going to have a good review. It's going to be good. And it was. And I reviewed 4 burritos to you in 10 minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed this review. Go try these burritos out. Other than that, I will see y'all around.